Hi everyone! Hello. It's been a while. Like, a long while. As you might know, I kind of disappeared a few months ago, but I'm back again. It was a perfect storm of a bunch of things. Most importantly out of all of those is that I got sick. And as a guy who barely goes outside, that killed me for a solid 3 weeks. I'm better now, but I still have a lingering cough, and it's been stuck with me for a month now. The cough is better. It was a really bad coughing fit for the longest time, with me inhaling air. I don't know how to explain it. It was But now it's fine, with only a little tiny cough every so often. But people were worried. People thought I was dying, and I did think for a second I was dying or something. But no, I'm fine. The coughing has subsided enough, and the other things have been handled as well, so I'm back. YouTube update. As some of you might know, maybe, I was working on a worms video before I got sick, and was making some decent progress, but said progress halted completely due to me not being able to record any lines. However now that I'm able to actually record the lines again, the video is back on track. Somebody even leaked another Worms game in the time I was sick, and it looks bad if I'm being honest, so hey, better for me. Yippee, I can't stop winning! I'm not sure if the Worms video is gonna be the next one, or if it's gonna be put on the back burner for now, because while I was sick, the only thing I could do while I was sick is just think of ideas and write scripts, and I got a bunch of those, so I might do something else? I don't know. I have a few ideas. If you scroll through my community posts page, you have a bunch of those also at some point somewhere, maybe, I don't know. There was a poll I made at some point, I think. One of those might be about Friends Love games and the epidemic of it, or maybe about DST, the Don't Starve Together. Especially now that they made a new sequel, or announced it, I guess. I have a few experimental ideas as well, and I don't really want to become the why games failed guy. There's plenty of people like that out there, so you might see some experimental videos here and there also. Similar to my Spore video, I guess. That doesn't mean I won't cover games failing, cause that's what the Worms video is gonna be. But it's probably not gonna be every video I make. Speaking of YouTube, I have a second channel, an ASMR channel that's been sitting even more dead than my main channel, rotting like the skeleton in my basement. I want to resurrect it soon. I even have some thumbnails for upcoming videos in the works. Look at me being happy about the bare minimum. And speaking of other channels, I have an analog horror series if you didn't know, which is frankly it's a weird mashup of random ideas. It was a testing grounds for things. I made it 2 years ago. And while said series is pretty much complete and I don't really think I'll touch it again, I do have some ideas for other series that I want to make. I fucking love stuff like that. I just love it. I've been always fascinated by it, creepypastas and stuff when I was a kid also. I'm not gonna tell you or link the channel to you, not until it's a few videos in at least, cause I wanna see if it can stand on its own without any boosts from my main channel. Stream update. I stream, or well, I used to. But again, I got sick and I don't know, at least with recording lines, you can argue that you can cut out the coughs. You can cut out the coughs, but what do you do when you're streaming, you know? Mute every 5 seconds for 5 seconds at a time? It would have been tedious for the both of us. So I took a break, but that break is over now. I'm probably gonna stream today as of recording these lines, so probably a few days ago as of you watching this video, or maybe the same day if I manage to time it well. Anyway, the real update, which those of you in my Discord or checking my YouTube community page might already know. But if not, then, as you might not know, I'm a PNG tuber, meaning I use this little fella to represent me on stream. However, me and my friends have been working together to get me a little upgrade, turning me into a full-fledged VTuber. Again, with facial tracking, different costumes, a cool new design, etc. Here's a little preview. He's been drawn by Ainu, who is a friend of mine from before I even started streaming. I linked his Instagram in the description. Give him some love and maybe even commission him or something. He needs to eat. This change does not affect the videos, by the way. The old school paper guy is still here to stay, cause he's way too iconic to be replaced. The VTuber model is also too hard to draw for the videos, I'll be honest. Especially since I can't really draw that well. I could just cheap out and just record the model, similar to how I did my loadout video. But I think it's more fun if I get to draw the little guy. I don't know, I don't really know yet, maybe I'll do a combination of two. I'm open to feedback, by the way, and if you don't really want to give me that algo boost by leaving a comment, then you can send your feedback via comments on my Spore creatures, on my Spore account. The model is gonna take a few months if not even longer than that, due to me having other expenses at the moment, but we're on the final stretch now. I got a new phone for facial tracking, my first time ever having a modern phone that wasn't a hand-me-down Nokia. Legit, my old phone didn't even connect to the internet well. I got a new PC. Again, first time ever having a modern PC that's not a few generations behind, so I can actually run the VTuber program and run heavy games at the same time. Unlike previously, where I had to fucking run like Minecraft or Palworld on like the lowest settings just to even stream it. Anyway, thanks for listening and see you later. No ETA on the video, because I don't really like want to put a time limit on myself, especially since it's a passion project, you know? Probably gonna upload a smaller one first before the big worms video, but at the very least, streams should be back on schedule, which my schedule is this, by the way. Anyway, see ya. Bye-bye. Also, by the way, I was right, Spiral Knights is back, so like you can probably find me on the game if you play it. Bye-bye.